It's important to realise that not all cables are equal, and indeed spending a little bit more on a good quality cable can result in better reliability and also in some circumstances better and faster data throughput. Welcome to my StarTech cable special. We're taking a look at a whole range of cables and adapters that were very kindly sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's changed hands. They haven't asked me to say anything in particular. I just really wanted to share this with you so you can see what's available, and I can also share with you my opinion so you can make an informed buying decision. So without further ado, let's get on with the review. This is the StarTech USB-C to HDMI 2.1 adapter cable. It supports HDR, 8K up to 60 Hz, and it's 6 feet or 2 meters in length. It's backed up by a 3-year warranty, and the part number is the 13SB-USBC-HDMI212M. Now the 212M at the end indicates the length of the cable, so it is in fact a 2 meter long cable, and it's beautifully presented. It comes with this little plastic cap on the HDMI port to stop dust going in during shipping. Really nice quality, nice grade cable, bit of branding on here as well. Good quality connectors, very robust. We've got some protection on these pieces here to stop these pieces from wearing out. So we've got USB-C on this end here. This is going to go into your laptop or Ultrabook, and then this end here is going to go into your display, and it's HDMI, which supports, as I mentioned earlier, not only 8K 60 Hz but also HDR as well. So it's a really up-to-date cable that's going to give you good resolutions, good stability of image, and excellent build quality. So this is from StarTech. It's their USB-C to DisplayPort HBR3 adapter. It supports up to 8K 60 Hz and it's 1.8 meters in length. The part number for this is the CDP2DP146B. Comes supplied in this nice bag, and this is the cable itself. It's going to allow you to use a single cable connection. That's USB-C from your laptop or Ultrabook, and that's going to convert to a really nice quality DisplayPort plug on this end here. We've got some nice reliefs on the cable connector ends, so where these might bend or flex very slightly, we've got some protection here to prevent them from wearing out too quickly. We've got the DisplayPort release button just here, which these little tiny tabs go in and out when you press that button in, so that allows you to release the connection. It's a really strong, robust connection, and the display signal that this produces is nice and stable as well. And it's good to have a brilliant quality cable right up to the latest standards, because as I mentioned earlier, this supports up to 8K 60 Hz resolution. StarTech makes some fantastic cables, and this one's no exception. It's really high quality and very reliable. So this is the StarTech USB-C to HDMI adapter. It supports DisplayPort over USB-C to HDMI, and the resolution it supports is up to 4K 60 Hz. The part number on this is the CDP2 HD 4K 60, and it's a nice compact unit, as you can see here. I've left the wrapping on, so if you buy this brand new, not only does it come in this packaging here, but you will find a plastic wrap which you should remove before use. It's a nice compact adapter, USB-C on this end here, of course, and then HDMI on this end here. It's a nice simple unit, but the technology inside here really does produce a stable signal. And being able to come out of your laptop or Ultrabook to HDMI and have up to 4K 60 Hz in such a compact little package that's really well made is a really useful piece of tech to put in your gear bag. If you're traveling around and you want to do presentations from your laptop, I think you should definitely carry something like this. And if you're working from home, it's just a nice simple display adapter. It's backed up by a really good warranty, 3-year warranty from StarTech, and I can highly recommend it. This is from StarTech. It's their Thunderbolt 3 20 gigabits per second USB-C cable. Now, the naming on some of these cables can be confusing, and not all cables are equal. If you buy a USB-C cable, it sometimes only supports up to 5 gigabits per second or 20 gigabits per second bandwidth. Buying a proper Thunderbolt 3 cable like this one is definitely worth checking out if you need that Thunderbolt 3 connection that supports up to 20 gigabits per second. Now the model number on this one is the TBLT3MM2M, and the last two characters of that part number, the 2M, indicates that this is a 2 meter long cable. It comes supplied in this bag here, and it's also supported by a 2-year warranty. You can see the StarTech branding on there. And then if we turn this over, you can see the Thunderbolt logos. So this is a Thunderbolt 3 cable. It's capable of supporting really high data transfer rates, also suitable for maybe running a monitor, for example, or hard drive storage, solid state drives, and a really nice useful length as well. Now I've been using this on my MacBook Pro to actually go through to a USB-C or Thunderbolt monitor, and it works brilliantly. Really good, stable quality image. I also tested this with my Thunderbolt 3 hard drive, and again, really good connection, nice fast data throughput speeds. I can highly recommend that you invest more in a decent cable, and this one from StarTech comes highly recommended. Now I do want to emphasize that not all cables are the same. You get USB-C cables, you get Thunderbolt 3 cables, and also Thunderbolt 4 cables. This is a Thunderbolt 4 cable, and I wanted to mention that because the connectors they use are all the same, this end here. So this is like a USB-C type connector. You can plug it in this way round or this way round. They all look the same, but the cable is where the difference lies in this. Now you can get, as I mentioned earlier, a USB-C cable which will support maybe up to 10 gigabits per second. You can get a Thunderbolt 3 cable which will support up to 20 gigabits per second, or you can get Thunderbolt 4 like this, which supports up to 40 gigabits per second. Now before I talk to you a bit more about how I've been using this, take a look at the packaging. It comes supplied in this bag, and as it mentions here, it's a 1 meter Thunderbolt 4 up to 40 gigabits per second USB-C cable. I wish it said USB-C connector on here, because it's actually a Thunderbolt 4 cable which is backwards compatible with a USB-C type connection. It also supports DisplayPort 1.4, so you could use this to run from your Ultrabook or laptop to a monitor, for example, and it also supports up to 100 watts power delivery. The part number on this is the TBLT4MM1M, and the last two characters there, the 1M, indicates the length of the cable being 1 meter. So this is a Thunderbolt 4 cable. How have I been using this? Well, I've been using this for 2 different tests. One was to run a Thunderbolt display. So I was running a single cable from my laptop into a Thunderbolt 4 display. I also tested it with a Thunderbolt 4 display dock to actually make that connection between the dock and my display, and it worked flawlessly. And I also tested it with some solid state drives as well, and the data throughput was exceptional. A very fast, robust, reliable connection with a cable from a manufacturer that you can really trust. StarTech have been around for years and years. As such, I can definitely recommend investing a little bit more in a good quality cable to ensure you get the highest performance possible. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to pick up any of these cables or adapters for yourself, please do check out the links down in the video description. There's also a link down there to the manufacturer's website. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in another video very, very soon.